As we enter Hogwarts, let's hear what some of our characters have to say. Scene 1, a discussion.
I know that there are 4 houses, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin.
Slytherin is known for ambition, and many dark wizards were in that house. I hope that the Sorting Hat doesn't put me there. I want to be in Gryffindor.
Why do you want to be in Gryffindor?
Everyone in my family has been in Gryffindor. Only the bravest wizards and witches go into Gryffindor.
Ravenclaws are clever, and Hufflepuffs are loyal.
Which house will you be placed in and why? Be sure to give your answer in complete sentences and respond to at least 2 fellow classmates that select the same house as you. Scene 2, a lecture.
Welcome to Hogwarts. At Hogwarts, you will be sorted into 4 houses, where you can earn and remove points based on your behavior and your work. As you know, the 4 houses are Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. While you were waiting to enter the main hall, I heard you should discuss among yourselves the pros and cons of each house. The Sorting Hat will pick the house that is best for you. Let the sorting begin.
Scene 3, an assignment.
Now, as you know, the mandrake plants will be ready for use soon. I want a 1-foot scroll on the properties of the mandrake plant at each stage of its life. Be sure to write in complete sentences.
Scene 4, a lesson that is a conversation.
I can't believe all the homework. I can't even squeeze in a game of wizard's chess. My focus is not working. I will have to use the enlarged text to get through the reading.
I have Quidditch practice. I'll have to see if I can write bigger, so I don't have to do as much research. I will have to use the page mask because I will be exhausted from practice.
Scene 5, a document, Charms class. To open Doc Reader, click on the icon that is a sheet of paper with a speaker.
Charms class with Professor Phileas Flitwick. Now students, today we will learn the charm that will let us read wizard's math. Remember, you must click, instead of swish and flick. You will want to read the arithmetic class lesson out loud. You will need to perform the following charm. Right-click on the equation. Select Math Settings. Click on Path Render. Click on HTML, CSS. To read the math out loud, highlight it and click Listen, or click the Listen button. No, your professor has written the equations with LaTeX using the editor inside a course page and selecting directly Edit LaTeX.
Scene 6, a lesson.
Arithmetic. Solve the following for the variable x. Square root of x minus 1 equals 16. Fraction 2x divided by 3 times fraction 9 divided by 4 equals 10. Evaluate. Log sub to the 9th 3.
Scene 7, a quiz. Which professor assigned a foot-long scroll for homework? Group of answer choices.
Professor Dumbledore.
Professor Sprout.
Professor Snape.
Professor Flitwick.
What focus tools did Harry and Ron discuss when talking about the homework? Group of answer choices. Reading ruler. Page mask. Enlarged text. Highlighting color choices.
Professor Flitwick teaches charms class.
Group of answer choices. True. False. Scene 8, a lesson, Professor Umbridge and the Dark Arts.
In this class you will not need your wands. You have had a deplorable background, and we must make up for it with learning the dark arts theory.
We need our wands.
For what?
To fight the Dementors, of course.
Mr. Potter.
What will happen to Harry as the saga continues?